Cedric Teuchert, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's kick things right off. Please name and affiliation so Cedric knows who he's speaking with, and we'll go from there. So Tom, start us off.
Hi, Tom Timmerman from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Hello, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So how has the St. Louis experience been so far, both on and off the field?
Well, I think I had my first 3.5 weeks. It was a lot of fun. The first days was a little bit crazy with the new coach, but I think the team is a very good team. A lot of fun in the locker room. So yeah, it makes fun.
What was the first game like for you Saturday?
Yeah, finally on the pitch is the best feeling for a player. I think the first 45 minutes we play good football. After the halftime, I think Kansas had a lot of more ball position. Yeah, but I think for the first game, personality for me, yeah, it was okay.
Hi, Cedric. Brendan Weesey, KTRS Radio. Welcome to St. Louis. When did you start to think this was a possibility of taking the next step in your career to the MLS in St. Louis?
Well, I think for me, that's the right step is after the first call with Lutz. I think the club, Lutz, and the coaches had a very good idea. And I think yeah, had a good place in the team. So I think from the first contact with Lutz, it was the best or the best next step for me.
Did he sell you on it right away? Was it an easy sell? Did you feel like, hey, this is going to be home?
Yeah, I think yes. So the first question that the team is a very good team. It was easy for me to come into the team. So yeah, it was the first the best step for me. The next step.
Son?
Cedric, welcome. Santiago Beltram, KSOK Radio. So staying on the contact with St. Louis City SC, I know you have a connection with Edward Leuven. You guys played in Bundesliga before and second division. Can you talk about how important he was on the decision you made, and what did he tell you about the city?
Yeah, I think it was a very important contact for me. I texted him a lot of messages before the step. Also, Joachim Nielsen, we are the same company. So these two guys make the decision very easy for me. And yeah, in Nuremberg, also in Germany, I had with Edo a very close contact. So yeah, it makes me happy when I see Edo, and yeah, I love this guy.
And if you had to define it, how would you define your style of play?
Sorry, again? Well, I think my best position is a little bit between the lines, a little bit behind the striker. Yeah, makes me a little bit more space, one step from the defense player. So I think yeah, that's my best position.
Yep.
Cedric, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it. Brian's with Fox 2 News here in St. Louis. I'm sure you're well aware of what has gone on with the team so far this year. How do you feel you can make an impact in a positive way moving forward for the rest of the season with the way that you play, kind of teammate you are for the rest of the team?
Yeah, I think first of all, the new players, we give our best to get a new impact. And personally for me, I give my best. Also in the last game against Kansas, I think I had 3 good actions. Yeah, to make the difference. But I think I need 3 more games to be in shape, and then I think then we can make the difference, or a good positive impact into the team.
Go to Matt Baker.
Cedric, Matt Baker, Flyover Footy podcast. Have you had time to get used to St. Louis? Have you seen the town? What are your thoughts on St. Louis itself?
Yeah, my brother was last week here, and after training we go in the forest park, for example, in the zoo, to see a lot of good places. When my family comes, for the kids also, we go in a lot of good restaurants, and I think here in St. Louis we had very, very good places to stay at home.
Does this feel familiar in St. Louis with so many German players, so many styles that you might be familiar with?
Yeah, I think the many German players makes it for me, I think for Marcel also very easy to come in the new team. But yeah, I think also for us as a person, it's a next step, a good step to come out of our home in Germany. So yeah.
Next we'll go to Justin Horniker.
Cedric, Justin Horniker, St. Louis Magazine. I wanted to ask a little bit about this opportunity. You said from the phone call with Lutz, you kind of knew it was going to be a great opportunity for you. Coming from clubs in the Bundesliga that have a more storied history to a club like St. Louis that is in its second season, is there a sense of excitement of kind of writing the history of this club or being a big part of the history of this club?
I don't understand what.
Between choosing Bundesliga clubs and our clubs.
Sorry, yes. Yeah, I think, of course, it's new to come in a new country, in a new league. I think in German, it's a lot of history, traditional clubs, and here in the MLS, I think the league is getting bigger and bigger, and yeah, I'm happy to be a part of the club, and yeah.
Jen?
Hi, Cedric. Jen Cease with KMOX and Y98 Sports Radio. I was there at Kansas City with you guys when you're playing. How was it for you to play your first game? And also, did you know about the rivalry between the derby between St. Louis and Kansas City? And how did you like that?
Yeah, I love these games, like a derby. I think we had in Germany also a lot of derbies. When I think about Schalke against Dortmund or the Berlin derby, I think yeah, as a player we love these games with a lot of energy on and off the pitch. So yeah, I liked it.
Could you hear the St. Louis fans pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was 50-50 in the stadium. I love the City fans so far for my first game, and yeah, I'm very happy that the next game is at our city park and with all these fans.
Tom?
You played your whole career in Germany. How big a step was it to come to America?
Yeah, I think because Lutz had a lot of impact for my decision. I spoke a lot with my wife, and I think for me as a person, also for a football player, I want to get the next step, and I think America, the MLS is a very good decision. The MLS is getting bigger and bigger with a lot of top stars, so yeah, I'm very happy to be part of the league.
So what did Lutz say? Because apparently it was very convincing.
Yeah, let's talk about let's talk very much. But yeah, I think also Edu and yeah, these guys makes me, for us, also for the wife, for my wife, for us as a family, it's an easy decision.
How different is the environment between what you're used to in Germany and the Bundesliga?
What is environment?
The atmosphere, the enthusiasm. I don't know about soccer or just the way the game is.
Well, I think the atmosphere in our German stadiums and the city park is pretty the same. So these guys love football, love soccer. Yeah.
Had you known Marcel?
Yeah, we play in the under-21 national team together 1 year, but yeah, we know us from last year. We played 2 times against each other, so yeah, we know us a lot of years.
What can we expect from him?
Good question. I don't know. Sorry.
Is it tough?
Let's go to Matt first.
Matt.
before we go.
Not the conversations with Lutz, but how long have you been looking at St. Louis? How long has Lutz been talking to you about St. Louis? In St. Louis, we've heard your name since February or March this year. So how long does this go back that you were talking about St. Louis?
Yeah, I think it was pretty close that I signed in January for St. Louis, but my decision was to finally make the season with Hanover, to finish the season with Hanover. So yeah, I think we speak more than 7 months. Yeah.
Time for one or two more. Tom.
What was it like watching from a distance as, when you got recruited, Bradley Carnell was the coach and then he's not here. I mean, what was that like seeing all that go on from afar?
Yeah, I think my first day here at always was a little bit crazy. I say hello to the coach, and after 20 minutes, 25 minutes, the new coach was at the meeting. So, but this is football. So yeah.
And as you watched City's season, last year they had such success. And this year, how close were you following City SC while you were still in Germany?
Yeah, I mean, I look a lot of highlights because in the night we sleep. But yeah, since the first talk with Lutz, I had a lot of I see a lot of games, a lot of highlights on social medias. I see a lot. Talk with Edu, talk with Joachim. So yeah,
Cedric, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
thank you.
Kick things off.
Marcel, Tom Timmerman from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Nice to meet you.
So how long have you been in St. Louis
Oh.
now?
Actually, on Sunday I arrived. Then I go immediately to an event. So I meet the team, I meet the staff from the club. So it was a nice evening, but I was very tired. So then I left to the hotel and then I go to bed. But I was 3 weeks before. I was 3 days here to see the city, see the Felicity, the stadium, and yeah, it was pretty nice to see all of from the city.
Were you trying to get here earlier than Sunday?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what happened? What got in the way?
At first, we tried to get my visa as fast as possible, and I don't get it back on Thursday. And in the end, my daughter gets sick, so we was hoping that she get fine on Sunday. But my family is staying now in Germany. They will fly here to St. Louis next week. So we hopefully my daughter is getting better. So this was the decision why I come alone at first.
Why come to MLS? Why come to St. Louis?
Yeah, same what Cedric was saying before. I had a conversation with Lutz and some guys from the club, and yeah, it was really very good conversation with him. He made my decision very easy. So the 3 days when I was here was also very good. I see a lot of positive things from the city that yeah, make my decision in the end very easy.
I'm Marcel Brendan Weesey, KTRS Radio. Welcome to St. Louis. What about the club in terms of maybe philosophically, stylistically, tactically? Do you like from afar watching, even with the coaching change, do you feel like you're able to seamlessly kind of fit right into what these guys want to do?
Yeah. I watched some games before, so I know how the coach want to play. I talked with the coach, with John, and yeah, I think we need a bit more time to get in the patterns what the coach want to do on the pitch, and yeah, but I'm very excited to be here, and I will do my best to come as fast as possible in the team.
Yeah, ideally for you, how quickly do you think you fit in and start making an impact with these guys? Does it happen as early as Saturday?
Yeah, I will start today in training. So my time is now to go with the team, to meet everybody, to go to get in the team as fast as possible. So I started now. I talked to a lot of players, and yeah, we have a very open team. They're very friendly. They let me go in, and yeah, I'm very happy to be here. And I think it will go fast that I maybe will play.
Matt?
Marcel, Matt Baker, Flyover Footy Podcast. How would you describe your style of play to fans, and what can they expect you to do on the field?
I think I'm a player who loves the ball, to want the ball every time, to create a lot of chances, to make sometimes things what the other opponent never would think about. So yeah, I think for the magic moments, these are my style of playing soccer, and yeah, do my best to celebrate a lot of games with the team and the fans.
Is this style of play, the counter pressing, gegenpressing, is that familiar to you from your experiences in Germany?
Yes, it is. We play similar in St. Pauli. They were also counter pressing, attacking very high. So it's similar to here.
Is that part of the pitch that Lutz gave? Is that part of his sale to you and coming to St. Louis and how you can make that transition?
Yeah, we talk a lot of times to each other, and yes, was of course a point to see if it's my game, my style of game here in St. Louis. And what I told before, I saw some games, and then I can see we want to play football. You can create chances. For me, the team is better than the place where I stand now. So this is my opinion, and I'm so what's the name? I'm pretty sure we will do our best to get out of the situation.
Next, we go to Justin Horniker.
Hi, Marcel. Justin Horniker, St. Louis Mag. Kind of along similar lines, you come from St. Pauli, that is a long history as being a pretty principled club. Was that part of those conversations with Lucius Pfannenstiel as well, kind of selling you on the principles of St. Louis City, not just on the field, but off the field as well?
I actually don't understand what you ask.
Similarity, both teams, St. Pauli, St. Louis,
Yeah.
just the way it's set up.
Yeah, I think in St. Paulo we play a very good game with the ball, against the ball, and I can see similar situations here. How here the St. Louis want to play soccer, so it was easy for me to make a decision that the way how we play football here, soccer here, will make it easy for me to go in the team, to get in the team, and yeah, so this is in the end was it an easy decision for us.
Go to Kevin.
Hey, Marcel, Kevin Ryans with Fox 2 News in St. Louis. How motivated are you to help turn things around for this team this season and moving forward?
100%. So I come here. I'm a positive guy. What I told before, I saw some games. I saw the team. I saw the team today in training, and I think for me the team is better than the place where we stand now. So we have to be honest. We are in this situation now. We have to get out from it as fast as possible. So I will bring hopefully positive vibes in the team to go forward, to be successful in the end. And this is the important thing, that we are successful. I will be a leader on the pitch and off the pitch. And for me, my time is starting today. Today was my first training, and I will do my best to be a leader on the pitch and off the pitch.
Hi, Marcel. Welcome to St. Louis. Santiago Beltran from KSOK Radio. Wanted to ask you, what did you know about MLS before you started talking to St. Louis City?
Oh, actually, not that much. I talked with my wife, and when we was going closer to the end of the second Bundesliga, and for me and my wife was early clear in the end of the season, when we talked to each other after the season what we want to do, and in the end we said, yeah, we want to be open for something new on. So we want to go out from Germany to see another cities, another countries, and so what I said in the beginning, the talks with Lutz, I had conversations with Cedi because he was before me here, and I played 2 years with Jokke together. So the guys helped me to make my decision very easy. Then I sit together with my wife, and yeah, it was very fast clear that we want to come to St. Louis and to go to the MLS. But before, to be honest, I was I don't know, not that much from the MLS.
One or two more, Tom.
Had you ever thought about coming to America
Yeah,
before?
yeah. It was always an opportunity to do. It's a very nice country, a very big country with a lot of things to see, and this was always an opportunity to come to the American.
Had you ever come as a
No, it
tourist?
was
Never?
never my first time.
Anything? What's on your list of things, not necessarily in St. Louis, but in America that you?
Oh, actually, maybe New York or Miami, something. The place there, I think the obvious places where the tourists will go.
What was it like just watching from a distance as the club changes coaches. I mean, to see that happening, you had probably gotten to know Brad when you were out here,
Yeah.
hadn't you? And then to see that happen, what's that like?
I mean, we are professional soccer players. So in my career, it's not my first time that the coach is fired, and so it's not a new situation for me. I was sitting home and read it in the internet, and Lutz was calling me before and told me that, and yeah, it was a new situation. But in the end, I was not here, so I can't know how it was with the old coach, but yeah. Now I'm here. Now I meet John, and he's a very good guy. I heard only positive things from the team as well, and so I be excited to looking forward for the next games.
What can you tell us about Cedric?
He's a very good player. He's a very good guy on the pitch and off the pitch. So I think I'm very happy that he's here, so that we can we played 1 year in the U21 national team together, and we was there also good friends, and now we play together. It's also the first time from us, so I'm very happy to have him here.
Wrap up with Jen.
Hi, Marcel, Jen Cease with KMOX and 198 Radio. You weren't here, obviously, for the Kansas City game, but I'll ask you the same question I asked Cedric. Do you recall some of your favorite rivalry matches? And when we do get in them in St. Louis, will you remember those? Who are they with?
Yeah, I heard from that Kansas City and St. Louis is a rival game, and to be honest, I love these games. So I love these games in Germany as well. When we had a rival game, you can feel it. It's something special something special to play, because you want to be successful. You want to make the fans happy, the club happy, because it's in the end it's a rival. You are the winning team in the end, so you can go off from the pitch and be champion of this rival. So I love these games actually. Who
was your biggest rival? Or do you remember playing a certain team?
Oh, I play some rivals. I think the biggest one was with St. Pauli against Hamburger SV, because it's the same city, two clubs in one city. It's always a very big rivals. And also in my home club Cologne, I played against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So it's also a very rival game.
Marcel, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for.
All right, Jake Girdwood-Reich, please same thing with the last two guys. Tom, kick us off.
Hi, Jake. Tom Timmerman from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Good day.
Hi.
Hi. So how's St. Louis been, and how did it feel to get in the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I was really happy to make my debut. I think I've only been here, I think this is my 7th day. So yeah, I haven't been here for long. I'm still kind of recovering from the jet lag and all the plane trips, but yeah, I felt really welcomed at St. Louis, and I was happy to make my debut.
Yeah, body-wise, was it tough to get out there and play on Saturday?
Not really. It was only 10 minutes, so it wasn't bad at all.
So what motivated you to come to St. Louis?
Yeah, well, I was talking to a couple of people at the club, and they are really interested. And I watched a bit of MLS before I had the interest anyway. And I felt like this was the right stepping stone in my career at the time.
Brendan?
Jake, Brendan Weezy, KTRS Radio. Welcome to St. Louis. So when the decision's made, you're coming to St. Louis. What do you do in that interim between arriving, like you said a week ago? Are you studying game film? Are you reading up on the town? Are you reading up on your teammates? What's that like in the days in between?
Yeah, basically just watching the games. They actually played very similar to the team I was at in Australia. So the style of play, I think, suits me quite well. So yeah, just watching the games, just looking how the city is. The city looks really nice and peaceful. So yeah, that's basically it.
Son?
Hi, Jake. Welcome to St. Louis. Santiago Beltran, KSOK Radio. How would you describe your style of play?
I think I'm quite an aggressive player. I like to press. Also like to get the ball at my feet and play out of the back. Just a really hard-working type of player. And yeah, that's it.
I know you can play center mid and center back. Do you have a preference between the two positions?
Yeah, I can play both, but I did play all last season as a centre back. But I can say I'd play both.
How long have the conversations been with you and Lutz and St. Louis? How long have they been recruiting you and you've been actually looking at St. Louis?
Yeah, I think it was about 2 months at the back of my season. It was quite hard because there was a lot of national team stuff for me, so I was in and out of country, so it was really hard to keep in contact. But as soon as when he was explaining the club and the facilities, I felt this feeling, and I knew straight away I wanted to come. And yeah.
Apologies, I totally forgot to introduce myself. Matt Baker, Flower Footy Podcast.
I was going to introduce you.
Yeah. So what made you choose St. Louis? Was it what you saw from St. Louis and MLS, Lutz's spiel, as opposed to looking at options in Europe at this stage in your career?
Yeah, like I said, I think the style play really suits me quite well. I think it's a really good stepping stone in my career. Hopefully I can, get myself in the team. I still need to get myself fit, which is the hard part. But yeah, I'm really excited for the future here.
It's a longer term contract. You're scheduled to be with St. Louis for quite a while. So what are your thoughts on, and what are your goals really as you start your journey with St. Louis?
Yeah, just improving each year. Like, I'm still very young. I was really happy that I got a lot of game time at my old club. It was kind of my first kind of year I kind of broke through. So yeah, just taking year by year and just improving as a player, really.
Hi, Jake. Jen Cease with KMOX and Y98 Radio. Got to see you in Kansas City. It's the same question I asked Marcel and Cedric. How did it feel getting into a match that you maybe heard was going to be a rivalry match? Was it exciting? Was it fun to experience on and off the pitch?
Yeah, I actually didn't know it was a derby. It was probably about 3 days before, but definitely knew when I went out for a warm up. It was like a big shake of the stadium. So, yeah, I'm quite used to derbies. I played a lot in Australia, but yeah, those are the games you want to play in, those big games and derbies.
And then how is it going to be for you to step in front of what's going to be your fans out there and on Saturday?
Yeah, I watched the game here last time, and the fans look incredible. That was another reason why I came here. They just look so passionate for the club and sticking by the players as well. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Hopefully I can get myself on the pitch as soon as possible.
Hey Jake, how's it going? Kevin Ryans with Fox 2 News here in St. Louis. And I'm sure you've been following what's going on with the club this season, having a little bit of a down year after a really successful first season. How do you feel that you three, between you and Marcel and Cedric, can help kind of bring a positive force for the rest of the season and beyond to this club?
Yeah, I don't think it's been quite the season they're having at the moment. But as soon as I stepped in this change room in the first day, these players are so hungry. They are winners, and I think we can turn this around. And hopefully, us three players that are coming in can kind of make a little bit of a difference to the side.
Anyone on the team specifically, like, taking you under their wing to show you around?
Yeah, I mean, this is a kind of a big move for myself. I'm only just turned 20, and I've come from the other side of the world. But yeah, I think Jose's similar age to me, so he's been really nice. And also just the senior players, Edu, Rasmus, and players like that really make it feel welcome. Yeah, they've been really, really good with me.
Yeah. How tough is it? I mean, to be your age and to move from Australia, many, many, many miles and time zones away to here. How tough is that?
Yeah, it's been tough. But this is what I wanted. I've always wanted to play overseas. Kind of make myself in an uncomfortable position. I think that's what you can grow as a person and as a player. So that's why I've come here. And yeah.
Play any other sports growing up in Australia? You play any Aussie rules football or anything?
Maybe when I was really, really young, a bit of cricket. But yeah, it was always been soccer for me. But yeah, in Australia, soccer's definitely not the main sport. But yeah, I still watch a couple other sports, but don't play it.
What got you into soccer?
Yeah, it was a bit of a funny story. I think I was about 6 years old, and I had a best friend, and his mum was taking him to a soccer club, and my mum was talking to her and was like, all right, do you want to go play soccer? And I was actually saying no. I wanted to go play rugby league. And then I went, and I just ended up going, and I just fell in love with it.
What did you love about it as opposed to like rugby?
I mean, it's the best sport in the world. That's all I can say, really.
And then in America, have you had a chance to see much in St. Louis?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen much of the city yet. Yeah.
Your family coming over with you, or are you going solo on this?
Yeah, my mum's helping me out for the first month, so that's good to have her here, yeah.
Your family play soccer, and anybody else?
Yeah, no one in my family played soccer. Yeah. Just got myself into it.
Jake, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.